Hey crypto friends, for those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Garrett and welcome to Altcoin Radar. Today we are going to be taking a look at Solana charts and we're going to see where it might be headed, and we will cover both bullish and bearish scenarios as well, just to cover all of the possibilities. Now, for those of you who love trading crypto and would like to try the same exchange that I use on a daily basis, feel free to go ahead and try out the Blowfin exchange with the link in the video description down below this video. I personally love this exchange because they allow anybody from anywhere to be able to sign up and trade crypto futures. So if you're from the United States and you want to trade crypto futures, you can do it right here on the Blowfin exchange. However, if you're from New York, you probably won't be able to sign up. For some reason, I don't know what it is, but I think New York has some kind of ban against crypto exchanges or something like that. But if you're from anywhere else in the US, you should be able to get onto Blowfin with no problems whatsoever. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and take a look at Solana on the macro charts and see what we've got going on here. So when we're looking at Solana here on the daily chart, we can clearly see that we are literally hovering around this area of $145 or somewhere around there. We had this very, very big upswing that took us all the way up to $209 or between 204 and 209 realistically, and we have just been completely dropping ever since. But as you guys can clearly see, we've kind of got this triple top type deal going on right here as well. We have tried to break this $188 level 2 different times already, and we have failed both times. That's not to say that it is technically a triple top and we're going to start dropping to the downside big time. That's just saying that we just don't have enough momentum in the market right now, or in Solana right now, to be able to rise upwards, to be able to gain enough momentum to get past this $209 level, as of right now anyway. But that's not to say that it won't be happening at some point in the future, which I fully do expect that if we do end up getting another leg at some point in time up to the upside, we will eventually be breaking this $209 level, all right? Because realistically, I mean, Solana, regardless of the amount of hate that people have against Solana, Solana is a phenomenal layer 1 chain. There's all kinds of people that are using Solana on a daily basis. I mean, literally a daily basis, all right? I don't care how many people say, oh, they're fake transactions, this and that. I really don't care, all right? Realistically, there's a lot of money that has been coming into Solana on a regular basis, and that's where the money is at, and that's where I can personally continue to make quite a bit of money trading Solana, all right? So as far as price action is concerned right now, we are currently trading around $144 or so. Recently, within the last 3 days, we have been dropping. We started to go upwards a little bit, and we actually got above both of the 20 and 50 period EMAs, but it kind of failed out and kind of sputtered out right up there, and it kind of, the next daily candle opened up and we started to trend downwards again, all the way back down to this resistance or support level of $140. And as you guys can clearly see, we are starting to head back down to that area right now as well. The current daily candle ended up going back upwards, but as you guys can clearly tell, we've got a very long wick going all the way up there. But so far, as of right now, at the time of me filming this video, that has not been sustained, and selling pressure has been dropping the price all the way back down to this support level. So it's fair game as to what could happen here, all right? Realistically, we want to be looking at this $140 level. If we do end up breaking this $140 level, then we will end up probably coming back down to this $119 level at some point in time, all right? But we all do not want to see that happening, okay? So in a bullish scenario, what could end up happening here is if we do end up closing above this $140 level right here on today's daily candle, we could end up opening the next daily candle in the green. And if we do end up opening the next daily candle in the green, me personally, I want to see price go all the way up past today's current top, all right, today's current top, which would be right around the $150 level, and I want to see it close above that $150 level. If we can get tomorrow's daily candle to close above that $150 level, I have no doubts that we'll be able to end up being able to go back up and breach this $154 level and start heading back up higher once again, and basically creating a higher low right in this area right here, all right? realistically, what we want to see here, guys, is we want to see these higher lows being created over and over again in a nice, healthy fashion, going all the way back upwards, so that we can have a good chance at going up and breaching this 204, between this $204 and $209 level once again. Now, if things do continue to stay bearish and, the sell pressure just doesn't stop and people just continue to keep selling and we just keep losing money in the market, we could end up dropping a lot further. All right. Obviously, we have got this big major support area down here at $119, or pretty much right in that level. And as you guys can clearly see, we have touched this level 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, pretty much 6 times already, and we have failed to go beneath it every single time. But that's not to say that it won't eventually go beneath it at some point in time. And if we do end up going beneath it, we want to be looking at this level down here at $98. All right, this $98 level was a low that we created back here in February of 2024, and that's kind of an area that we want to see it to be able to hold if it does end up dropping even further. All right. Now, the other thing that we have to be paying attention to here is obviously the overall altcoin market, or sorry, the overall market cap of the overall altcoin market in general as well. Okay. So currently, our current daily candle is hovering around the $560 billion range, and that's kind of the key level that we really want to hold right now. But as you guys can clearly see, yesterday we ended up actually for the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, actually for the past 5 days in a row now, we have literally came up and almost touched or did touch this 20 period EMA level and ended up dropping back down. So realistically, we have got all kinds of resistance here at this 20 period EMA going on right here. All right. So my whole outlook on this is if we can close back above this $560 billion area and then eventually get above this 20 period EMA and above this 50 period EMA and close above it, we've got a damn good chance at being able to break this resistance level and head up to this key resistance level right here of $663. And once that happens, I assume that since there is good resistance there, we'll end up coming back for a short period of time and hopefully bouncing from here and going back upwards and creating a higher low that we want to see right in here. And if that does end up happening, we'll probably go up and come up to this $720 billion area, which is kind of a very key level that altcoins need to pass in order to be able to have a good chance at being able to cross the current cycle high for altcoins of $790 billion. All right. So overall here, guys, we want to keep an eye on these levels and we want to make sure that we are entering trades, based on what's currently happening in the market, obviously. What is currently happening right now is things are just still not completely bullish enough. Things are still kind of bearish. People are still getting scared. People are still selling left and right, unfortunately. And it's realistically not looking good right now, to be honest with you. But we do have hope for, November. We're hoping that obviously the market turns around. And we're hoping that, a good election outcome. And we are also hoping for a potential alt season at some point in time. And if an alt season does end up happening again, we will most certainly end up being able to cross the $789 billion level. So guys, before I go ahead and wrap up this video, if you feel like you got some decent value out of this one and you feel like you enjoyed it, please make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit the like button below the video, and leave me a comment below on your personal thoughts on where you think the price of Solana is going to go here in the short to midterm. And hey guys, for those of you guys who stuck around and watched this whole video throughout the whole thing, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see all of you in my future videos.